Hey, YouTube! We are back. Finally, it has been over long since I've uh, done some recording, posted any videos. I think it's almost been 2 months at this point. Um, yeah, a lot of home renovations and health issues and stuff are keeping me away, but finally back here with good old Malekith campaign. Playing Total War Warhammer 2, SFO modded with SFO Grimhammer to episode 18.
I am the Witch King.
Playing as the Witch King. So lots to do.
Bow before your true master.
Bow before your true master. Lots to do, lots to talk about since I've been gone.
My cruelty knows no
Let's see where we're at here first, since I do not recall. Okay, let's send her down here and take a look at this island. See if we can find anything worthy of the name. Let's go with aggression. That'll get us probably... Oh, good. That's a really good magic item right there. And frenzy for our people.
Beyond compare.
Yeah, everyone's got frenzy now. Okay. Let's turn you back around. You're gonna have to heal a bit. Heal her back up. Let's have you
seeking cruelty.
move over here. You guys are hanging out. Gonna destroy that guy. You're hanging out there. I think we're all in good positions for now. I think you were moving north? Was it south? I think south. Man, it has been too long. Let me end the turn here and then we'll talk. I'll talk a little bit about what's going on. So, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is, since it's been a few updates and things since the Catherine playthrough that I started, yeah, they're going to abandon and go back. So we're probably going to just continue the assault on the Dreadfleet's capital and just let Malice go south towards the Shrine of Loic. But yeah, so since Warhammer 3 was a little bit underwhelming, especially with the campaign, I've been dilling around a bit here and there with the campaign, and it's been decent. I don't think it's the worst. I know people are complaining a lot about it. The problem is it's so samey. So once you beat it with one faction, the next faction's campaign is going to be exactly the same. Let's see. Return the Sword of Cain or keep the Sword of Cain. It grows in power and we get thriving. Let's hold on to it.
Dread King.
Okay, so who do we got? We've got this guy recruiting.
Fear me.
Okay, so we're gonna have to...
Let none live.
Voyaging. Mayhem and madness.
I am denied.
The thing is, I don't think... If I put you over here, then you for sure can't catch me, because I'm not sure if this one will circle back or be able to circle back around, and then this one might like this one would come next to me if I put him here. This one would come next to me. This one might circle back around and attack, and then they'd sink my black arc, and I'd rather not have them sink my black arc. So let's move you here to be away from that as a reinforcement.
Malevolent law.
That'll continue the recruitment over here, and then we can we'll add a couple of dread spears just to have a front line.
Bow before Rakar.
You're gonna have to head over there, but I don't know if... Let's do...
Stand down.
We're gonna take a
With
few
me.
careful steps. Okay, it doesn't look like they have anything over there, so...
Great beasts prowl the peaks.
Ah, we're good. So now I can kind of I can take over this and have full dominion over the Doom Glades, and then I can take this province over here, Strike Core, and that province, and then I can just basically destroy the Blackspine Mountains because I'm pretty sure all of their provinces are red for me. Yeah, so they're not exactly super worth it.
The chill winds blow.
Not the worst idea in the world to hold on to it. I mean, I'm especially holding on to this. The Witchwood, for example, it's not the greatest, but I've managed to get it under my control.
Noble born.
So let's move the Black Ark over
Set the
here.
sails.
Should be able to eventually... Oh, I can't get through there? Oh, it's too narrow. Okay, so we're gonna have to back up a little bit.
With haste, plotting a course.
So we're gonna have to go around the islands and probably end up... I'm gonna try to end up over here so I can bombard a little bit, but I'm not gonna be able to really help out with Storag Core. I can help out with Hotek's Column. So what I was saying before... Let's move this guy...
By the Lord of Murder.
South...
Hoist the sails.
Lord of the Black Court.
And then we'll move this guy south as well.
Set the sails.
So the campaign is basically the same no matter what faction you play. So once
The ocean.
you've beaten the campaign once, you've essentially done the whole thing.
Landing.
So it can be
All-powerful
very,
sorceress.
very boring
Master Druki.
on multiple playthroughs.
I'm going.
Favored of the Witch King.
See, if you were the favorite of the Witch King,
Enter and speak.
you would
The
just
time is a
join the Confederation
Favored of the Witch King welcomes you.
before I decide to burn you people to the ground because you've decided to...
Bloodthirsty.
To be honest, I'd rather be raided.
I don't know, I might have to hold off on making any treaties with Skeggy.
I kneel before Setra. Only then may you petition me.
Let's make you pay for this. Apparently he'll pay well for this. No. Let's go with trade, military access. What if we just give you straight 3,000? That 300 is what's doing it.
Very well.
Yeah, there it is. So because the replayability of that isn't the best, it's what kind of kills the game a little bit for me. Because like, oh, I'm going to the Realm of Corn. It's exactly the same as the last time I went to the Realm of Corn. Hey, I'm going to the Realm of Slaanesh. It's exactly the same as when I last went to the Realm of Slaanesh. So you kind of, you know what to expect, so it's not a novel thing. Yeah, the battles are pretty the same over here with the Vortex campaign, but they were at least unique in that... Oh, they're going to take the Shrine of Low-Tech, you monsters! How dare you! Would I be able to really do anything? Let's see. Lure the Pale Queen could prevent some of their guys from moving around. My archers would pick them apart. The issue, I suppose, is that they have a lot more artillery. Let's see if I've got a terrain advantage. Not particularly. It's all just open field, which is the best for them and the worst for me. And I'm basically just going to be waiting for them to snipe me. So...
Draw your blades, we fight!
Not worth it. They're going to probably retake the Shrine of Low-Tech, and then I'll just send Malice and that other Black Ark down, and they'll they'll destroy the resistance there and recapture. Or Malice will have to chase down that one. Oh, looks like he decided to... Oh, they've got a pretty sizable force. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's take a look and see if this is a fight we want to be fighting, or if something that we can maybe retreat, because I'm currently raiding, so it'll take me out of raid stance, which would be useful. Let's see, we want to take down leadership, because that'll disintegrate them, and charge bonus. There we go. We have a few things to throw. They've got some artillery, nothing huge in the monster department that wouldn't be able to deal with. I think the Grand Hierophant Katep is going to be my most difficult to deal with. The rest shouldn't be the worst. Especially because the Whip of Agony can remove the terror this causes, since it counts as a monster. So the Whip of Agony removes terror, which means it can be terrified now. And I've got the ability to stop rampages. I think I want to retreat and then, to get out of raid stance, because I'm currently in raid stance, I think I want to retreat and then
Heal!
let them come a little bit further into my territory if they intend to. No, it looks like they're going to retreat a bit, and then I'll pick them off one at a time. That'll be better so that I don't lose any people. And then I suppose before the major update, the people were complaining a lot about not being able to interact with the new system, the Forge of Souls, or the Realms of Chaos mechanics, or whatever, where they couldn't really interact at all. They couldn't, like,
Power at last.
you monsters, because they couldn't do.
The Druki will always rule the waves. Great gods of Druki.
Okay, let's see. What if I go like this? Kind of want to hide Malice. I wish I could hide him deeper into the forest or something, but it's kind of... No, I can always just...
On the waves.
go like this.
They will suffer.
And then he'll probably take that.
A black-hearted rogue.
What do we got here? What do we got here? Stalker, raiders, income from raiding, piercing shot, speed, which would be good for him since he's let's see. Yeah, let's go toughest nails. Let's go down the toughest nails line.
What? I approve of these dark deeds. Plotting a course.
Let's see.
The
Let's
ocean
get
awaits.
a little bit closer
Sail, damn you.
so that I can bombard the Shrine of Low
A
Tech.
fine plan.
Okay.
Death hag! I am Cain's instrument. Always Death Knight.
Yeah, decisive victory.
Cain is watching.
Okay, we didn't lose anybody. And oh my God! Look at that rate. Woof. That is so much. Yeah, I mean, ever since I enacted that right, what was it? I forget now. Imperium power? No, that wasn't it. That was the. I forget the thing, but it's one of the Malekith. Let's sack this.
Take it all. Leave nothing. Beautifully dead.
Naggarond.
We don't mind weakening them a little bit. Let's move you
Sail,
here.
damn you!
See if it'll reach. Oh. Boo, it doesn't reach.
There must be unusual beasts here. To the prey!
Okay, then we'll lightning strike so that we only have to deal with this. And we'll jump into it. We can take out the screaming skulls with the Manticores, the harpies. We've also got horsemen back here that can do that. And then for the infantry, it's going to be slow moving, so we just got to move our guys up into range. We can also use this to summon more Manticores to kind of harass. And then obviously, well, that's gotta hurt. We can use Rakarth on Brachus to to harass as well. We got to get rid of this guy as quickly as we can, since he's a bit the backbone. Don't think. Oh, the Tomb Bark does have. I think it's because they're supposed to be. What are they called? They're supposed to be archers on the Tomb Barks. So I think I like Warhammer 3 in general, but I don't know if I'm going to continue as much the Caterin campaign until later. Let's see, what do we have to deal with here? Okay, that guy's over there. There's our guys.
Dark elves!
So we want these. Okay. That's not really going to work the way I would like it to, so we'll have to go the other direction with it. I'll have to kind of have them circle around.
Dread spears!
Alright. I'm trying to Vanguard deploy everything. Let's see. Let's go like that. Spread our units out a bit.
Dark shards!
Let's see. We want the Charybdis going up against something large, and I think all their large stuff is over on the right. Yeah, so they've got that. Tomb Bark, I think, doesn't count as large. Looks like they're a bunch of Ashapti. So we want you to be fighting all their Ashapti. You to be on the edge because we want you to breathe fire on as much as we can.
Prepare yourselves, beasts!
We're gonna send Rakarth in quick. Got the two Manticores. I'm gonna send those in. Oh, they're skeleton archer chariots. Boo.
Dark sorceress!
And the sorceress. Let's start deployment. I'm not going to mess with too much more Winds of Magic. We're going to see. Let's see. I think Flock of Doom is going to be our go-to here. And we're going to have to reduce the recharge rate of their sorcerers. So let's move her over there.
Sorceress of Grond! Come, Malekith! Sacrifice them!
Eager for battle!
Keep them still, and that's actually going to be really good for us. Because then I can have Rakarth fly over and breathe some fire on them. We'll have you go out there and you directly go and attack. Got 15 seconds.
They shall know fear, seeking carnage. Advance! Aria! Aria! Aria!
Lord of all beasts!
Okay, something's already shooting at me. I think their archers just turned around. Yeah. This doesn't reduce speed.
I thirst! Sarathan!
Nope, not that. I want to be clicking shift. Let's just have you go right there. Just charge. Get over here. Rakarth is gonna have to
With me, creatures!
fly a bit. Oh, I didn't even notice the skeletal archers over here. Ha. Basically, got throw the harpies away a little bit.
All worship Rakard!
Okay, so these Dreadfire Warlocks, or Doomfire Warlocks rather, are just going to destroy these guys over here. We're going to have you kind of move. We're going to move Rakarth. Move the Fear and Terror from the Ashapti.
Sorceress of blood!
Let's get the Doomfire Warlocks out of there because they're not needed. If you jump in there. Cryptis, jump on those Ashapti great bows.
Carnage
We're
awaits!
just gonna keep up this melee.
We are ready! Forward!
Gotta get her out of there because she's getting shot up pretty good.
Ready! Onward! Striking out! For Grand! Going!
Let's see. Let's throw that over there. Throw that over there.
To destruction! Moving out! By your command! The merciless host!
Okay, that's dealing with that.
Shenlu! Setting forth! Moving out! Forward! On! To battle! Advance!
Where's that other Doomfire Warlock? I would like you to go around and attack in there. I'd like you to go through and attack there. You're gonna run over here.
Sorceress of Grund! Aurea Sarius!
Primed for combat! As you say, it is done. Dealers in death. Advancing! Destroy! You understand?
Sister of the Dark Convent! Going! Onward! Striking out!
Oop. Shop despawning, everybody. Let's get my lady over there.
Cold-blooded killers! Supreme power!
Shenlu!
Druki! Glorious destruction! Hack! Cut!
The dark shall reign!
Oh boy, okay. Let's just make sure these idiots aren't doing something dumb.
To destruction!
Elfrine!
Onward! Kill them! Red spears!
Let's give them a bit, give her a bit more magic to deal with, and then we'll.
Dealers in death! Going! Murder awaits!
Sorceress of Grund!
Obey me! The merciless host! Attack! Rakar!
Eager for blood! Sarathan!
Blood will flow! Going! Murder awaits! Merciless warriors! Nagarothi! The merciless host! Orders understood!
All powerful!
Kill everything! By Kane! Understood!
Sorceress of Grund! Aurea Sarius!
Nagarothi! Carnage awaits! Hack! Cut!
On! To battle!
Terror death! Advancing! Druki, forward! Beast
Okay,
Lord!
that should be the end of it.
Setting forth! Winds rise!
Shouldn't be much left in these guys.
Faster! Faster! Beast Lord moving out! Lord of Beasts! Kill!
So I had Rakarth kind of sitting there in the thick of it for a bit longer than he should have been. That's alright. We'll do a... we'll sacrifice some captives. Or enslave some captives, rather, and we'll be back up to pretty full health outside of some of our units. Like, I don't think our manticores are going to be healed, but I think everything else should get a pretty significant heal from this whole thing, and that just means Rakarth might have to sit in the back for a little while, so he doesn't get himself murdered.
My name shall echo through the ages.
They serve me well.
Okay, let's see. Free range, yeah. Breeding program. Oh, yes. Let's do that, because that empowers our Hydra and our Charybdis, which is really good.
Bring me his traitorous head.
And then let's go that. Clever and conniving.
Bow before Rakat.
We'll do another lightning strike. Auto-resolve
Show
this
neither
fight.
mercy or restraint. The Tower of Despair awaits them. Bow before. My beasts shall prevail.
And we'll
It
occupy.
all belongs to Rakat.
Look at that. Suddenly we are in a much better position.
Tamer of dragons.
Okay, we'll have to work our way to Apex Predator, which involves getting 3. So I think the Harpy Claw Bolts are better because Pack Hunters, let's see, all armies faction-wide, recruitment rank, Lord's Army stock for Feral Cold Ones, Cold One Knights and Cold One Dread Knights. Casualties increase chance monster will be added to the monster pens while raiding. We don't have monster pens because we're playing as Malekith and Scourge Runner Chariots. Yeah, we'll go with both of these and then we'll get Apex Predator.
Master Druki. Making good time. On the move.
Let's see. Let's go with this, and we'll start working our way to making you a halfway decent slave. Slaver's Haunt as well. Let's upgrade Dreadrock so they for sure can't take it.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Make sure this is as self-sufficient as it can possibly be. And I don't think there was... I think I wanted to just start putting agents as many as we can, so let's say the Sorceress's Abode, and let's go with... Let's go with Death Hag, I think. I don't think there's anything really else that's super appealing. I mean, I could go with Slave Slums to decrease my slave decline rate, which is always a good thing. The Dark Plaza is going to be pretty good. It's going to increase our slave income a bunch. Like, this is 50, this goes all the way to 100. So that's good to have. we're not going to need much in the way of our capacity for dragons, because we're going to be working our way towards dragons in a lot of different places. So I think the Altar of Cain might be helpful to get the Death Hag and the Khanate Assassin. Let's see. Brine mining pans, sure. Let's upgrade. And let's go over here to the Shrine of Asuryan.
Death Knight is upon us.
Okay, we don't have anything. Let's upgrade this with some walls. Last time I wasn't upgrading things with walls. That ended poorly for me. Yeah, let's give you... Oh, you don't have the money for walls. Okay, we'll hold off on constructions then. We'll hold off on some construction. I think...
My cruelty knows no limits.
Yeah, I had just attacked there.
Tyrant of Naggarond.
So that's waiting. I'm assuming that
Don't be
this
a fool.
army will either take the Shrine of Lotek, allowing me to capture with Admiral Leech and
Dark Blade.
Malice, or they'll come up here and try to take this area, which means Malice will ambush. I'm fine either way.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
This sorceress honestly might want to start heading towards...
No prey, no pay.
If I start attacking her, Silostra Delphan, then they'll have good relation with me and they won't attack me, which means attacking them is going to be all the easier. I will eventually want to attack them, and since they're at war, that will throw them off my scent.
Unequaled.
Probably going to... Actually, if they start taking this over here, that just gives me more of the opportunity.
Sorceress.
Let's hold off, and instead, let's just come over here and start
All-powerful
raiding.
sorceress. Raid and pillage.
I think... Yeah, good.
Slaughter calls us!
And you're still not gonna take it. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, you got ambushed. That's what you get. I think I'm pretty comfortable with a Pyrrhic victory over here. Let's see. Blood Banner, yeah. And leadership. They tend to lose leadership pretty quick. Oh, my ambush failed, that's why. So they still chose to attack. Oh. I'll heal pretty well, and then I can completely take over the Galleon's graveyard, and they're just out of provinces. Entirely out of provinces. So the Dread Fleet's going to be destroyed, and then I can work my way towards another goal, which will probably be getting rid of Silostra Delphan. I'll have to heal Malice a little bit, but he'll heal pretty quickly once I garrison him somewhere. Just to figure out where I want to put him. Probably down in that sacked town to the south of him, where the Dread Fleet was doing some shenanigans. Let's see. An Asura mage has been captured in a recent raid. Your lord desperately wants to make them their personal slave. However, this mage has a gift for prophecy, so it might be beneficial to claim him as your own. I can get He Is Mine, Satchel of Potions, which gives me, let's see, number of uses +2, so 3 potions of toughness, which is pretty cool, -3 loyalty, or +2 loyalty, experience, and treasure. Let's go with the Satchel of Potions. He is mine. Hated foes are not kept around for pleasure. Have the slave dragged to the dungeons and torture him until he reveals everything he knows.
Bloody-handed priestess.
So I'm not sure which... That was probably her. 'Cause I think that's the only army. Maybe this one?
Limitless power.
Let's just make sure that we're building Nagashizar up.
I am Cain's instrument. Oh! Slash, stab, fight, kill.
Let's
This
occupy.
place is mine.
And the Gillion's graveyard is now destroyed.
Helibron.
Ha! We got to start rebuilding the
Fear
Maelstrom.
me. Oh, very well.
Let's go see what's over
Underway.
here. I can either loot the carcass or wait. Let's loot the carcass. Oh, that's nothing.
Druki, bloody slaughter awaits. Voyaging.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. The ocean awaits. We have a deal.
So we're gonna upgrade this Black Arc. And eventually we'll do some other stuff for the Black
My
Arc.
cruelty knows no limits.
Let's see. Let's a few more spells. Let's go scouting because that'll get us some magic items. Oh, we've got two more. We got 2 more points, and this character's maxed out, I believe. So I think we could just pour those 2 last points into scouting. In all honesty, that way we can increase our magic drop chance. For Malekith. Let's see. Lashmaster, Sheafmaster, Rally, Confer Bloodlust. Standard die, and then I'll probably work my way through the yellow line a little bit. I don't think I'll make it all the way through the yellow line though.
Bloody-handed priestess.
And let's see. Slaughter Lord, which increases the Witch Elves. Sisters of Slaughter, that's going to be her main thing. And then let's also give her Lashmaster, I think, because that'll increase the capabilities of those critters.
Cannot be trusted.
Promise of Bloodshed. Let's see, Dripping Blades when defending. Minus armor when attacking. Blessed Murder.
Naggaroth.
Okay.
Master of all.
Now, can I go straight north and capture this city? Which might be a bit difficult.
The incantations are wrong.
Cain favors me. Knives for their backs.
Plotting a course.
Keep an eye on Hotek's column since I'm not able to bombard anyway. Don't want to find out later that I've accidentally
Close the gates behind us.
get in
Cursed.
here.
I live.
Let's enact some repairs.
Dreadlord of Naggarond.
Sail, damn you.
If you sail over here.
A vile plan.
Let's see. We've built that. Guess now we start building these up. Oh, not Cain's Lash. What am I doing? Soul Rain.
Peerless.
Move you in a second. Take a look at what we can build over here. Brazen Cauldron. take a look at some places here. I think there was a spot that I wanted to build a gatehouse. Yeah, there they are, watchtowers, and then eventually a gate. Let's build up Hack Grief.
We will make you comfortable.
Thank you. Somehow I feel like their comfortability is different than what I perceive as comfortability. I'm gonna have to come back over here and get some Manticore Lords. I feel like they're gonna be really cool to play with. I'll have to work. I'll have to get some more stuff.
Limitless power. Guided by authority. Chosen of Hecate. My powers are yours.
Hate runs deep. Progress.
Okay, so there's nothing over here,
Roaming.
so... Yeah, I think...
I speak for the Druki. What is it you desire?
I'm surprised they still don't want a...
Cruel dreadlord, speak, kin, and
I suppose they have to get really, really smashed to bits before they want a confederation, or at least that tends to be how the Druki operate. Let's go with
All shall kneel
public
before
order
me.
and no slaves for now.
Words have great power.
Military alliance, no thank you. I'm not in the mood to be dragged into a military alliance, not yet. I feel that it ends poorly. It doesn't confer the kind of benefits that in Warhammer 3 it does. So, oh yes! Ah, damn.
We will make them bleed.
I don't think he'll be able to come back though, he'll have to go north. So that leaves the plain of spiders kind of open for me. But I can't believe the ambush failed. Dang. Oh well, it happens sometimes. I'll just go over to the plain of spiders. Lost out on some gold there. That's what you get for assuming you know what you're doing. Okay. And what do we got? Yeah, so the ambush was foiled, which kind of sucks. So we lost
Everywhere
money
rule.
there.
Tremble before a car. Fail me and face the lash.
We will raise this.
Despair, suffering, and death is theirs. Beasts, rampage.
I will flay this traitor myself.
That'll make us a whole lot of money real quick. And let's go with Promises of Beauty. Not going to make that mistake again.
You fought well, my beasts.
Okay, so we both have the infrastructure and the military ordinance already. So now it's just a few sacrifices if we intend to make it.
Dreadlord Ascendant. Seeking my destiny.
I think I have to get all of them to get the Dark King of Naggarond. Let's see. Maybe we'll work our way towards... maybe Divide and Conquer would be good. I really want to not go to war with Marathi if I can get away with it. Just because it's another unnecessary conflict. Which if it's gotta happen, it's gotta happen. Don't get me wrong. Like, they can become a nuisance, I suppose we'll say. But if I can get away with not having to deal with Marathi and her shenanigans, let's finish off that. That'd be ideal. Okay, hang on. Let's go.
Know that my deckhand's rotten eye.
Good for your deckhand's rotten eye.
Black-hearted.
Okay. Let's see.
Cruel sorceress.
Do we have a spare black arc? We do not. Waiting one turn and we can probably create another black arc. So we want to make a black arc for... So we've got this black arc that's going to follow her around.
Dreadlord of Naggarond.
I am the Witch King.
So we want a black arc to follow Malekith around because we've got one for Malice, we've got one for Rakarth, we've got one for
Chill-hearted.
Crone Hellebron. Now we want one to follow
My path.
we want one to follow Malekith around.
Warbound.
A ship bound to Malekith.
The Beast Lord.
Dark sorceress. Druki sorceress.
So Crone Hellebron, let's have you start going over here. We can start with the Temple of Kara and then start working our way north. It looks like they're fighting over here, and then we can eventually work our way to Skeggi. Again, I really don't want to have to fight Marathi. I'd rather confederate Marathi. But if she's gonna be difficult, well, then we find ourselves at an impasse. Make sure to upgrade Lothar.
Druki sorceress.
Malekith.
Okay, Malekith, let's
Set
go
all
north.
sails.
Tyrant of Naggarond. Plotting a course.
Make it so I encompass the
Such
bombardment of
slaughter
both.
awaits.
You can hang out.
What now?
Let's recruit a few more spears and a couple spears and a couple of those guys.
Servant.
Okay, we've got this guy going. What's his thing?
A capable servant.
Druki Lord. I approve of these dark deeds.
We kind of just want you
I
hanging out.
admire
We want to
your
keep an eye on the Hotex column. And for you, let's keep you through Line Breaker to get your just basic infantry. Let's give you another turn to recover a bit, and then we'll have you start moving again. Could give you another harpy for no reason. Why not, right? There's better stuff in here, but at the same time,
Cain's dripping hafts.
Lord of the Black Court.
you're literally just an
The sea is capricious.
auxiliary force.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Hang out for a second. Okay, I think we're in a good spot there.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
We really do want to claim the entirety of Ulthuan, which military alliances with Norska. That just prompts them to attack. So, like I think I've said in previous episodes, that just prompts them to attack anything and everything because suddenly, look, I have a really crazy strong ally. I'm gonna go and try to
Mother of the Dark
burn the world
Convent.
down myself.
Dread King,
Then you have to explain to them how, you know,
forget yourself.
that shit doesn't work.
Who seeks me? What do you seek? Marauding. The portents are good. Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
In search of beasts.
I cannot chant that.
Rakath tracking. This way.
My lord. Traveling.
Yeah, it looks like all their armies went over here. Joy, joy. Let's get a black arc going.
Lord of the Black Court.
A black-hearted rogue.
We have a deal.
Malekith, King of Naggarond.
These buildings anymore because there's no more growth to be grown.
Great gods of Druki. Malice Darkblade.
Dreadlord, I admire your darkness.
Set the sails.
Okay, let's start sending these
I
guys
approve
over
of
here.
these dark deeds.
High Priestess.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. Anchors away. We have a deal.
Unscrupulous.
Oh, they retook the Temple of Kara. Well, I can always attack High Sentinel, assuming that's not taken already. Not a tragedy.
What brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower?
A defensive alliance, which I'm going to say no to. Wow, Marathi is armed to the teeth a little bit. Or at least she's got all the armies anyway. Okay. Oh no, they damaged my buildings. However, shall I recover? Except by murdering everyone that they ever knew. It makes sense, feels right. That's what you get for touching my stuff! Let's see, hero action success. I'll have to fix some buildings. Let's see.
The buildings are crumbling.
The buildings are fine. Don't freak out.
We anger the gods.
As you were.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Show no mercy. I will not be defeated.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
King of Naggarond. Bow worms.
Murderess. Setting sail.
Malevolent Lord. Dreadlord of Naggarond. The
Move
ocean
these
awaits.
guys a bit over here.
Fear me. Plotting a course.
Tyrant. Plotting a course.
Okay. Galleons is Galleon's graveyard is going to manage without too much difficulty. Oh, it's stuck at 1. Huh, that's disappointing. Though I suppose it makes sense. I guess what's his name? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. How did I forget his name? Not Harkon. Count Noctilus is really the only one that can truly claim the Maelstrom of Galleon's graveyard.
Madness fills the air.
So it might be good just to pitch it, or I can hold on to it and kind of distract people with it. You know, have to see, because it's, yeah. Since I can't upgrade it, it's kind of just stuck. It doesn't have a horrific garrison, but it's still not what it could be.
Corruption thrives.
But since I can't upgrade the Galleon's graveyard, unless there's a way to eventually do that, I'm not sure. Well, I'll have to leave that one be.
Bloodthirsty fiend.
Bloodthirsty fiend indeed. She will be on a Dark Pegasus eventually, but let's for now get her the missile resistance. That'll be super useful in the future.
Feel my power.
Fear. Crossing water.
Oh, High Sentinel's going to be taken. Alright, Marathi's getting stronger. Don't want to, but I might have to go to war.
Tainted.
Which is just... bleh. Like, I kind of knew that I would eventually have to do something like that, where it just... like, alright, I guess we're doing this. You know, I guess we're fighting, Marathi just cause she keeps aggressively expanding no matter what I'm doing, so really would rather not fight Marathi because she can be a really good spellcaster. And again, when in doubt, you want the Confederation. Right, but she's leaving to me not much choice at this moment.
Overlord.
Well, we're gonna let Malekith recover a little bit.
Theorist. Supreme.
Looks like this sorceress is good to go.
Speak.
Malekith will recover a little bit, and then I guess we might be going to war with Marathi at this point because it looks like she's just not going to offer that confederation. Not just gonna accept that confederation.
What is it you see? I am most intrigued to hear.
This low relation, and I can't seem to get it to go back up, and I think that's just a byproduct of that broken treaty way back. I don't even remember who with anymore. But I'll have to try. Maybe it's just stuck, but I'll have to try to get that, and I'll also have to do some raiding. So maybe. Well, we had Bretonia down here, but we do have some lands over here that might be good for raiding. So we might want to go over here. We've got Bretonia up here that might need some raiding. Could use some raiding. We've also got. Looks like the vampires are basically taking over the Empire, so that might be also a good target to start hitting for raiding. Once we've fully secured the north up here from the last remnants of Tomb Kings that we have, I want to start like a small army, just take over Hotek's column.
Dread Lord of the Druids.
But that'll have to be for the next episode, which will hopefully not be within, and it won't take another 2 months for me to finally get that out. No, I think I'm going to be releasing at least 1 or 2 episodes this week and then get back onto a more regular schedule. So look out for those videos coming up next week. And yeah, I think we'll end the episode here. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.